Hello, everyone. It has been. Actually, I don't remember how long it's been. It's been a hot minute, at least. Because I did motorcycle stuff, and then I don't think I did anything on the weekend, but maybe I did. It's been a rough month. But that is okay. Today, we are going to work on some book stuff. Much fun. So, and this is going to be a mini stream because a friend of mine is doing a stream at 6 p.m. Pacific that I want to go tune into. And so we'll jump over to that at 6 p.m. So this one will be a little bit on the shorter side. But yeah, oh wait, is it not? Okay, cool. So, right. So I'm working on High Performance Spark 2nd edition. That's all kinds of fun, and I like that, of course. So what are we doing today? Yeah, we're updating the testing chapter a little bit. Hacking on the testing chapter. Spark 2E. Anyway, I'm really excited about getting High Performance Spark 2nd edition, coming along. You know, it's I don't want to say long overdue an update, but at least I think it could do with an update. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring up my stream here so I can see comments from anyone. We'll go ahead and we'll put on some music, Techno Axe, royalty-free musica. Yes. Yeah, I like house. Electro. Alexa, turn on Holden speakers.
Okay.
I can jive with that. Okay. Terminal view. Okay. Now, of course, also, I did say we were going to be stopping at 6 to go tune into my friend's stream. There is a slight chance that I might end up stopping early, and that's because I'm on call right now, and so day job takes priority over night job or writing, whatever. Because writing does not pay the bills at all. But it does bring me great joy, and it's important to do things that bring you joy. Okay, so yes, I was reading this sentence. I didn't love it, so I'm going to try rewriting it. Okay. We don't recommend hope as a strategy to remain hope as a strategy when it comes to software quality. For one thing, the odds are not great. Worse than half. Okay. Instead, in this chapter, you will learn how to identify and stop many kinds of errors before they have impact on your users or your career. Let's move this to a footnote. I will place career with job because who has careers anymore? was the other note that I wrote down here? Okay. Oh, yes, okay. Used when, oh, hi, Ryan. Making changes to a job that you don't expect to impact its output, like performance. Okay. Spark. In fact, from that scene. Yeah, okay. Sparks counters. And event logs. Yeah, okay, let's go here. What else do I want to say? Oh, yeah, okay. Apparently, in fact, that seems roughly 33% of folks. Yeah, let's switch this from passive to active, I think. Automatically deploy some of the results from their Spark jobs to production. There we go. The reason why I was doing the read through is this chapter is a little long. We can conceive. Can often come up with. And sometimes it isn't as obvious. Yeah, I did. So I've written a few books. Here they are. I'm working on the second edition of this book today. This is the first edition, obviously the second edition, far from done. But, this is the first edition that I worked on with Rachel. Fantastic. It was a great experience. Highly recommend writing to those who enjoy it. Okay. When you're improving an existing job, be it less efficient implementation. You can get rid of less efficient by creatively using the right audit publish pattern. I think that's the first reference to it in the book. So do that. Unit testing allows us to focus on testing small components of functionality. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad. Oh, hello, Professor. Oh, hello, Professor Puber. I'm glad you've read that book, Brian. That's super wonderful. Okay, yeah. With dependencies, often not. Okay. Unit tests generally fast and are frequently used during development. That looks good. Okay, yeah. Where was it? Was down here. Yes. From local. There we go. Okay. So yeah. So the second edition is updating this to Spark 3 and actually eventually Spark 4, because I think Spark 4 is going to come out mid next year, and we're going to try and target the book to come out a little bit after that. So we'll continue to follow along with Spark's development, because I mean it's part of what I do for my job anyways, but we'll keep updating the book to match that. But for now we're just kind of like going back through and updating the things that we wanted. Okay, I'm gonna core Spark jobs, brackets testing with RDDs. Okay, yeah. So then the other thing that I wanted to do. Oh yeah, I did want to see. Just really quickly, I'm gonna do a thing. I wanted to see if this gave the thing more space. I was hoping it would. Where would I see this? It's gonna be in run. It did not. Run free. That didn't work. Okay. Okay, things to come back to tomorrow, or maybe not tomorrow. Okay, and actually we're gonna go back to the main branch, because I've got a thing. Well, whatever. Actually, I'm really collaborating with one person on this, so branching isn't as important. Although, for my own sanity, well, okay, I think we're gonna start by just like double checking what it is. Quantile. Okay. Oop. Not what I wanted. Oof. Okay, this is long. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is long. I don't like it. I want to have the like basic one that uses Spark testing base instead. Yeah. Yeah. You can remove all of the Spark setup logic, setup and tear down logic by using other library that I work on, Spark testing base. Core src test. Sample RDD test. Yeah. By using the shared Spark context from Spark from Golden's Spark testing base project. Similarly, you can use the compare RDD function from the RDD comparison class. Let's go take a look. In place of manually collecting results. Yeah, actually, we'll put this down in the comparing RDD section when we get there. Okay. Oh, I mean, that's a good question. I think so. I don't know what your background is, but for example, like I don't know as much good content for Spark R. I don't see it all that much. The other one is like I think PySpark is increasingly popular. It has been growing this entire time. And that's actually one of the things that we're doing in this book is updating it to include Python examples. So I would say like focus on some PySpark stuff if you can find a real world example. I like working through those. Those can be quite fun. One of the things that I'm working through is like a project to like generate health insurance appeals automatically. Yeah, I'm debating getting rid of this section. It's not that long. Spanish. Interesting. So I don't know what kind of other resources exist about Spark in Spanish. I assume probably not as many, just because most of the Spark development that I know of happens in English and a lot also with Chinese, but I don't know what exists in other languages as much. I'm functionally unilingual, so I don't know. You can always ask people what they want to see, right? Like if you have a following on Twitter or LinkedIn or something like that, you know, wherever you think people might find out about the thing that you're making, it can be a good place to ask them, you know, what they want to see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay, there was a note here. Okay. I'm gonna go find the first instant mock RDDs. Okay. Oh, actually, yeah. Let's explain what mocking is. Okay. Mock RDDs, mocking RDDs, and mocking generally refers to okay, yeah. In software testing, mocking generally refers refers to using a fake or simplified version of the actual item you want to interact with. Mocks can be used to verify that certain function calls are made. For example, checking that your code does call filter on the data frame. How am I going to say this? However, yeah. Or they can also be used. Oh yeah. Shook. Yeah. I like that idea. Breaking down smaller and smaller SQL transformations is solid. They can also be yeah. In distributed systems, mock function, mock objects are sometimes used to substitute a local version of a distributed object with a matching API. With a matching API, so testing can proceed without a cluster. Yeah, the writing reusable functions is super important. Like factoring your code for testability is super key. And actually, that's a really good point. Let's go up here. Factoring your code for testability. Similarly, you can factor, making your code testable is not limited to Scala or Python. In writing SQL, if you can break your large queries into smaller chunks verified independently, your life will be substantially easier. Okay. Thanks, Ashok. That's a very solid suggestion. Also, if you want to be mentioned as a reviewer who contributed to the book, shoot me an email. It's my first name dot my last name at gmail.com with which name you want to be credited with, and I will add that. Okay, testing data frames. Here we go. So this is going to be in the we are looking for Happy Pandas test, apparently. Okay, this does use data frame sweep base. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yes. Okay. Oh, this is not quality. This is equality. Yeah. Spark 3.5 added testing, added very similar testing to Spark itself. You could write the same in Python. Yeah. Yeah, so it'll be very similar to the first one, except updated for the second edition, of course. Then there's also going to be a bunch of new things. Sorry, except updated to Spark 4, whenever that's finally done. We're also going to talk a lot more about using languages that aren't Scala. Testing Spark, yes, definitely will be covered. That was in the first edition, but we're going to make that hopefully a little bit better. You could write the same test in Python using the built-in classes as shown in EXTest Python df equality. So this is going to be a to-do. Yes, much more Python. Much more Python. And okay, we'll move this warning here. Check data frame row quality. In Python, and then this would be Python examples. Test data frames.py. And so this is going to be a to-do. Come back and write this example assigned to me. Cool. So we'll circle back and make that example. Oh, right. Okay, the other one. Good. Okay, SQL context. Okay. Which we don't use so much anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I guess let's put them both in. And then here, what did we do? Session. Clean compile test. Okay. The Spark session. Yeah. Okay. We can either construct the Spark session, or use the same, or use the data frame suite base from Spark testing base. Cool. Okay. Oh, not found. Sesh. Okay, great. Spark testing base. Scala data frame suite base. SQL. Extends data frame suite base like. Here. Wait, what? Oh. Codegen tests. Okay, yeah. We're gonna go up here. Okay. We're gonna come back and fix this, but also there's another thing that I want to add up here that I forgot about. Or no, this would still be under data frames. Yeah. Okay. Okay, here we go. Testing Codegen. Well, Spark does not directly expose the Codegen APIs for regular developers. Often those seeking high performance with Spark data sets, data frames, will write custom expressions instead of the regular user-defined function interface when to make sure that your Codegen and non-Codegen code paths both function the Dude has. Where the fuck was I doing this? SRC test. Test combined, which can be used in place of the regular test entry points. It's the same code with CodeGen forced on and off. It does require that you set the Spark testing environment variable true. Yeah, alright, yeah. To true, cool. Whatever. It's not exact. I think it's important because I think we're going to talk to people about how to do CodeGen in the book. So we should tell people how to test CodeGen. I think that's super important. So that's great. Cool. Fantastic. Also has differences between the two code paths and want to make sure they are present. Okay. That is what I called them, right? Test combine, test CodeGen only, and test non-CodeGen. Yeah, cool. Great. Now, let's get Spark session provided in data frame sweep base. Like here we go. Okay. It's not. Okay. Session dot. Okay, cool. Stat is Y. Okay. Okay, great. Looks like it's doing its thing. So that's fine. Okay. Where's my phone? Thanks. I mean, I want to make sure that if we tell people how to do something, we also cover how to test it, because I think that's super important and often overlooked. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Sampling was the next one. core RDD and data frame, data sets, support is that also the one that's Scala def sample? Okay, directly on the RDD RDD and dataset frame classes. Oh wait, no. Okay. It does. With replacement. There we go. Okay, cool. Just gonna add a data frame example, but it's the same heckin' API, so there's no need to do that. Oh. Okay, yeah, let's go take a look. Okay. Sample bot. Interesting. Yeah. This is going to be probably grouped. Key value group data set. Okay. Sample, no. Okay. Spark sample data set by key. Spark stratified sampling data set. There we go. There's so many ads even with the ad blocker. Yeah. Certified sampling. It's called sample by. Sample by. No. Okay, this is weird. Let's take a look. So, okay. Switch to using session over legacy context. Okay. Let's see if that's going to be the same. Okay. Yeah. On RDDs. Similarly. On data sets, data frames, the data frame stat functions. Sample by function is a part of the statistical functions. And you can call the df.stat.sample by. Yeah. Otherwise, this is it takes a map of it takes the column name for key, the column name for treat has the key and a map of the target percentages. Similarly, on RDDs, which have a key, that have a key. Okay. DFEX or no? What do you think? Cool. Ask my co-author. She can let me know. Okay, my friend's stream is about to start, so I want to go through these really, really quickly. And so I'm actually just going to really transpose my notes over here. And actually, yes. Yes, verifying performance. It's gonna, for many, the institute. Okay. And that's pretty much it. The rest of it's got some like data stuff. Oh yeah. Okay, down encounters. Wait. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Spark accumulators can also be used for validating the jobs and show up in the same metadata. Okay. Cool. That simplifies it. And then we're going to go add an example here, loading the JSON logs from the previous one. Okay. And that was that. So now, my good friends, we are going to bounce on over to our other friend, and we are going to join and listen to some techno adventures over to okay. Now I have to figure out how to do that in the Twitch thing. There's a way to do it. I think I go to Creator Dashboard, and then we go Stream Manager. I say got it, and then we go and yes, press the okay. It's making me wait 8 seconds before we can raid. I don't super know why. Let's go. Cool. And so yeah, thanks everyone for joining. I'll be back. Obviously, still a lot more writing to do. This is chapter 8, but the other chapters I will of course be getting back to. We're not going through it in an order. We're just sort of updating them as we're feeling like working on them. And I'm feeling like working on the testing chapter right now. Bye, y'all.